Hi, it's Debbie Miller from Debbie Miller Health Coaching again. Thanks for coming on to my YouTube video to hear more about exercise and healthy lifestyle tips. Just to remind you a bit about me again, I'm a personal trainer, level 4 personal trainer, check exercise coach in relation to corrective exercise for injuries, muscular imbalances, postural problems, holistic lifestyle coach, which explains itself. And I'm also a registered nurse, have been for 28 years, still practising as a registered nurse on a part-time basis. So today I'm going to give you some exercise and healthy lifestyle tips in relation to looking at you as a whole person, as a physical, mental, emotional, spiritual being. So the first thing that you really need to think about is defining a picture of yourself. Where do you see yourself in a few months' time, in a year's time, in 3 years' time? Do you have a picture of that person? It's important that you have that right from the start. You could draw a picture of yourself. You could cut out from a magazine the image of someone who you want to look like, that you would make that your goal to look like that person in the future. What's your dream? What's your aspiration? What about your career? What about your job? What do you want to look like for that? Do you have a dream of carrying out a particular activity like climbing a mountain or doing a skydive? Do you think that you need to be at a certain fitness level for that? And I know I had to when I did my skydive, and when I went out into the outback with my daughter and some other people, which was a challenging experience. So that's the first thing that you need to think of to go for a dream. An achievement that you want to make, because that gives you something to anchor what you're working with in your exercise and creating your lifestyle issues within your own sphere of capability. So then you need to think what's out of balance in your life. What's happening. Are you eating too much food? Are you eating too little food? How much of the wrong type of food are you eating? Are you eating processed food? Are you eating too much starch? Are you having sugary food, which is toxic? We need a certain amount of sugar in our nutrition, but too much of it can be like poison to your body. So, how much of the wrong type of food are you eating? Do you eat organically? Do you eat local produce? Do you drink enough water? Drinking enough water is important to detoxify your body. Important to do that, especially if you have been going through a spell, like during the Christmas and New Year period of eating the wrong type of food. Important to start drinking water again and making sure that you detoxify your body. If you don't, the fact that you've eaten, or if you still are eating the wrong type of food, like processed food, your body has to work hard to detoxify those toxins from that food. There's toxins in the environment everywhere, so we need to do something to get rid of those toxins in our body in order to prevent the chronic illnesses and diseases that may happen to us if we neglect that. So how much food are you eating? How little food are you eating? Because if you're not having enough food, if you're going on starvation diets, like some of the slimming clubs tend to put people on, if you're going on starvation diets like that, you're effectively, it's a catabolic process, and you're destroying tissue in your body, and some of that tissue can actually be your vital organs. So it's important that the right amount and the right kind of food. Also, other imbalances can be in relation to exercise in your life. Are you taking the right kind of exercise for you? Have you been assessed by a suitably qualified person that can assess you for your posture and your muscular imbalances? Or are you throwing yourself into exercise that actually damages you? Please think about that, and you can always come and see me, and I'll do those assessments on you and make sure that you don't finish up with those injuries. You can be one exercise away from serious impairment to your body, so just be careful. So Are you taking too much exercise and also getting catabolic because of that? Because certain type of exercise for certain people, particularly people that are highly stressed, that kind of exercise can be extremely damaging. And I know because I've been there. I used to do that kind of exercise and finished up burning myself out and becoming quite ill, and finished up with anxiety and depression, and because I couldn't do that anymore. Whereas there are other ways of exercising. I've since discovered through training as a CHEK professional that there are other ways of exercising. So it doesn't have to be going to the gym all the time. It doesn't have to be running. You can change that. You can work in. You can work on your body and being a more healthier, fitter body to have, so that you can do more exercise later when you're ready. So we've looked at nutrition, we've looked at exercise. We also need to look at how happy are you with your life? Are you working in accordance with your core values? Are you doing what you believe is right for you? Are you doing what you believe is going to make you healthy in your life? This is the kind of thing I can help you with, to help you define that and understand it. So happiness is an extremely important component. Also, I would help you look at, are you having enough quiet times and enough rest in your time? And this is very important. Having enough quiet time and rest is just as important, or if not more important, than having a fulfilling career or getting enough exercise. It's important to have that balance, and having rest, getting enough sleep, making sure you're getting 8 hours sleep every night, going to bed at around 10:30 every night is very important. So thanks very much for listening, and it's been good to be on YouTube again today. I'll be back on again with more videos in relation to healthy lifestyle and exercise. And please like my video, please make a comment at the bottom and tell me something. Please communicate with me. I'd be pleased to hear from you. Thank you so much. Nice to hear from you again. Have a look at my YouTube video. Good to see you. Take care. Bye.